any product you can buy, whatever category it's in, has an enthusiast community.
Yeah.
Wine, knives, cookware, cosmetics, cars, clothing, anything, sneakers, whatever. And that's cool. This is a cool hobby because whatever your opinion is right.
Yeah. Exactly.
The end.
Yep.
Like what other hobby can you get into where your opinion is the gospel? There's only a couple, right?
Yeah.
You think about, so let's say it's wine. If you like it, you like it. No one can tell you otherwise.
Exactly.
Let's say you get into cars, right? There's always going to be a faster car, right? There's something objective and subjective about it, but as far as quantifying what it's capable of, there's a right and wrong. We can do that a little bit here, but you know what? The reality is, if you like the way it sounds more than the other one that's a different size or fit or even the same, you're right.
Exactly. Okay.
That's where it's a cool hobby. So a lot of this is about the journey of connecting with your music.
Okay. Yeah.
So
whether you're looking for more bass or vocals, like that, big poison.
All right, I'm gonna get philosophical on it.
Okay.
Once you know what to listen for, yeah, you do seek out those things.
Okay.
But the reality is, we're all trying to relive the magic of either that song, the artist, the album that you love. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
And all this gear exists to actually just get out of the way of it. The idea is you can connect and hear it like for the first time all over again.
Okay.
That's what we're seeking, you know?
Yeah. I got your, yeah.
And so,
experience.
yeah. And we've found ways to describe and market to people who are seeking that. Hey, you want to hear vocals better? Because that song you love is from maybe a famous vocalist, or they have a vocal quality.
Exactly.
Well, there are ways we can show people how to achieve that. Let's say you love EDM, for example.
Okay. A lot of EDM lovers out there.
Oh, like I want that bass. I
want to feel it. Yeah.
Cool. I can show you a headphone. So we start with that magic moment that you're looking for, that dopamine hit, and we work backwards from that.
Gotcha.
And for those like just getting into audiophile, they would see something like that and maybe feel intimidated. But I always say, like, think of any other hobby you have, whether it's photography or whatever. There's that version of that in that world.
Exactly.
And it's something you aspire to get. You know, not everyone has that kind of money or the need for it. But for those that do, there's an ass for every saddle, so to speak.
Yeah.
You can use that if you want. So as far as the analytical goes, I'm going to use another analogy. I'm an analogy king. Think of like hot sauces.
Okay.
Some people like it hot. Some people just want a little bit of flavor. Some want a lot. Some just want it to burn. You know.
Yeah.
And so we offer different flavors of headphones. excuse me. Across every price range. And so this crowd, you can't tell someone what they should like, right?
Exactly.
Like, no, you should like something that sounds bright. No, I don't like something that's bright. When I listen to it too long, it makes me tired. Or you should like that because it has a lot of bass. They say, I don't like a lot of bass. I like it to sound like the engineers intended it to sound when they made the record. That's more on the neutral side of things. So when we're thinking about headphones, think of them as flavors. You know, do you want it to taste like the food, or do you want it to taste like the spice?
Okay. Well, for me personally, I like the food. Okay. I'm not a spice person.
So, I'm sure you've heard about a zillion model numbers, right? Over the last day.
Yeah.
Alphabet soup.
Yeah.
This is the 660S tube. It's like sunglasses with microscopes attached.
Okay.
So you get a little of the flavor, but also a lot of capability too.
Okay.
This headphone was developed about 30 years ago. It still sells like crazy today.
It's well known. Yeah.
It's very honest, and that's what this crowd really likes.
Okay, I gotcha.
And so, yeah, we have to let everyone listen because you don't know until you try it. No one can be inside your head to know what you like for a sound signature or for comfort or for detail. All those things are very personal. So these shows are great for letting people
working on both. I've got all three over there.
Well,
I mean, it just
a lot of collectors here.
But that depends on my mood, or I'll be enthralled by the HD 600 for a month and then say, I want something different next month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nailed it.
And the other thing is, these are affordable enough. I mean, they're not like $10,000 like some of the other stuff we've seen around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so for, I'm thinking about your audience's angle, or I'm sorry, your audience's relation to this topic. If you pick up a new hobby, would you go and buy every version of everything that's out there? No, you'd probably start with something based on some research that was well reviewed and liked. You'd buy it from a place where you knew you were getting the real thing. You knew that you could return it if you didn't like it.
Okay. Yep.
And you see if you can live with it. You read the reviews, 5-star reviews, is this something I can get excited about? Then you read the negative reviews and say, is this something I can live with?
Okay. Yeah. Weigh the pros and cons.
And then as you get more comfortable with it, then you start adding things, just like any other hobby. So, is there a song that you've been using to evaluate?
Not really. So I'm not the expert here. I got my preferences, but you can't really tell.
What's your favorite song?
I don't really have one. It's more of the genre, so I like EDM kind of thing.
Okay.
Pretty much what I mainly listen
What do
to.
you want, like Knife Party? What do you want, like?
I don't really have a particular flavor for EDM, which is one.
What type of something? There's no wrong answer. That's the beautiful thing. And the reason great choice. So the reason you've probably noticed this, listen to the same song over and over again. What is that old phrase? If you do the same thing over and over again, expect different results, you're a madman. That's actually a phrase.
Yeah.
But here, you're actually listening to hear the differences because you know that song inside and out. And what you're listening for is, hey, do I hear something new? Do I hear it in a way that I've never heard before? Or perhaps I hear it and I don't like it.
Yeah.
So that's the whole point of having demo tracks and those things available.
I gotcha.
All right, so I'll stop talking and then I'll let you enjoy.